Welcome back, Horlings, to more Syberia 3. Thank you.
Kate, how are the preparations with the captain coming along?
We're making progress, but actually we need some help from your grandfather. Is he here?
He just left for the clinic with the artificial leg he made for the Yuko guy,
No!
Kirk. I'm minding the shop until he gets back. Maybe I can help you with something?
Actually, we need a duplicate of the crystal's ignition key.
I have to admit, I don't see where you could get one of those. Apart from the model downstairs, I don't think he kept a lot of souvenirs of the time when he built the crystal.
Would you mind if I had a look?
Of course not. Here, take this. It'll let you look at the model close up.
Crank. I like crank. Get some light. The crystal. Inaugurated by Mayor Ptar Bulakula. Exactly 2 years and 98 days of labor, this 60-meter-long industrial jewel required the continuous support of over 80 automaton workers. The inauguration of this masterpiece's creator, Simon Steiner, said the words, "If you had to sum it up, I'd tell you that to overcome difficulties inherent in such enterprise, it's always good to add up certain skills that we have when the need arises, to know how to think backwards." Wise words that, quite simply, will still ring true 30 years from now. What you want to do is take all the numbers within the plaque. 30, 60. 2 years and 98. 100. $80 automaton workers, so 80. So we have 30, 80, 60, and 100.
Fantastic!
Okay. Need to get it on 80. $60. And 100. Oh, snap-a-lap-a-doop-a-lapa.
An ignition key. But it looks far too small for the crystal.
That's alright. It's half size. See that 50%. Key blank. And what do we have here? It looks like a fucking key maker to me. Okay, put the blank in there. Close that cylinder. God, this is so fucking shitty. Worst fucking control ever. A fucking master locksmith.
So, Steiner had the time to finish the prosthesis. Perfect.
Let's hope this key works. If not, we're fooked. Smack her ass on the way out. Because Kate hasn't found any cock this whole trilogy. She ain't trying to fuck a midget Eskimo either. I don't blame her. Do the stinky leg, Kate. Do the stinky leg. Watch out for that bone. Don't talk to strangers. That a girl, Kate. Can we finally set sail?
Fantastic, Kate. I have to admit, you really know how to get things done.
Unlike your razor blade.
It wasn't easy getting this key, Captain, so I'm warning you, no more messing around.
Same old story again. Do you think that maybe now we can talk about something else, if you don't mind?
You're right. Is everything working now, Captain?
There's just one last problem to solve. The locks we need to use to get out onto the lake. They're shut by order of the town hall. You have to find some way to get them open.
What do you suggest?
The best thing to do is to ask Mayor Bulyakin for the authorization to reopen them. But just to give you fair warning, he's about as straight as a crooked waterspout, so you mind him. Or you could just get a hold of some explosives and then kaboom!
First, I'll try talking to the mayor. Thanks, Captain.
Skip that shit. Let's blow it up. I like dynamite. I'm like fucking Jimmy Walker.
My dear friends, keep calm. Please, keep calm. I beg of you.
We'll calm down when we get what we want!
Yeah, Nomad's out!
Kick the Yukos out right now, or the strike will get worse!
I know just what you mean, my dear friends, and
It's all words! We want action!
listen, my
Hey,
dear
dumbass
friends.
Kate.
I'm ready to work with you to find solutions to your very legitimate concerns. And starting tomorrow, I'll receive your delegation.
Excuse me. What's happening here?
Isn't it obvious? We're demonstrating against having the Yukon nomads parked on our doorsteps.
Jesus
But what
Christ.
for?
Since they came to Valsambor, there's been no end to the shoplifting and vandalism, and on top of that, their souk is taking our customers. Mayor Bulyakin has to do something, and fast. We're not leaving until he receives our delegation.
But why won't the mayor talk to you?
Delegate this dude.
Because he's a schmuck. He wants the nomads to continue their migration as much as us, but he's too afraid of annoying his higher-ups. And while he's gaining time by playing both sides of the board, we're watching our sales go through the floor.
The authorities are asking the mayor to prevent the migration from continuing? They want the Yukos to stay blocked in Valsambor?
That's what people are saying, but if you want my opinion, the only thing the mayor is waiting for is someone to get rid of those savages without him having to get his hands dirty.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes? What now?
would you give the order to open the locks in the port just until...
Ho, 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 ho. Please, miss. I don't remember you becoming a citizen of this town. You need to understand that here in Valsenborg, people don't usually shout at the mayor like that. Especially if it's to demand the extracurricular use of municipal infrastructure. Now, would you mind telling me how such a notion came to a tourist visiting our good town?
I'm actually accompanying the Yukon tribe on their long journey right now, Mr. Mayor. I've asked Captain Obo if he would take us to the other side of the lake on the Crystal to now dusk.
Oh, Captain Obo, the Crystal, the Yukons. Do go on. Anyway, it would be very ungracious of me if I were to criticize you for removing that burden from our good town. Nonetheless, I'm afraid I must refuse your request, dear lady. The locks will remain closed until further notice. This decision came from above, you understand?
I know you and the other people here would love to see the Yukos leave this region. And they will if you authorize the opening of the locks. So it's time to stop stalling, Mr. Mayor. Listen to your people and let the Crystal leave.
Who on earth do you think you are? I'm just following orders. Anyway, no foreigner, and an American at that, will lay down the law here.
You're the mayor, and it's you and you alone who can decide what's right for Valsenburg. So why not reassert your authority once and for all? Authorize the opening of the locks.
I could do it, of course. But it's complicated, understand?
Open your eyes and see past your regulations and petty procedures. Don't you see that the fate of the Yukon caravan depends on your decision? If they don't come with me as soon as possible, their ostriches will lose patience and try to swim across the lake. It'll be a disaster. The entire herd could drown.
Dear lady, your arguments are not convincing. I suggest you find some other way to continue your journey, or if necessary, to file a request with the relevant authorities.
But
Guess
Good
I'm
day
blowing
to
this
you,
fucker
Kelly.
up. That guy's a pussy. It's a hell of a trek.
Well?
The mayor categorically refused to open the locks.
I figured he would. He's a complete lubber, you know. He's terrified of his superiors. We'll just have to use force, I'm afraid.
Well said, Captain. Just try not to go too hard on the mayor. We just need to intimidate him a little bit. I don't want to hurt anyone.
Oh, keep your sails furled, cabin girl. I never meant to imply we should rough somebody up.
Do you have any suggestions?
It's simple. You just put on a regular diving suit and go for a quick swim in that swampy water there. With a little luck at the bottom, you'll find where you have to open the port locks manually.
I've never gone diving. But if you think I'll be fine down there, I don't mind trying.
This has to stay between the two of us, Kate. There's something you need to know about the locks. They're also there to stop the lake monster from entering the port. Anyway, that's what I heard. But at this time of day, there's no risk. That spawn of hell sleeps all day.
Do you really believe there's a monster down there in that lake?
You know, 20 years ago, it really wasn't Paranor that I was afraid of. Not the deaths, the radiation. That's what people say, but the truth is that it was actually that damn monster that made me scoot away like a minnow. It was lurking around Paranor, drawn by the stench of the graves, probably. I saw its red eyes staring at me, Miss Walker. That's something you never forget.
True that.
Where's a suit I can use?
Meet me in the shed at the far end of the seawall. There should be something just about your size. I mean, near enough, anyway.
Underwater? How am I supposed to open the lock gates?
They're kept in place with some kind of steel locks. Just try and pull them out using their mechanism.
All right. There's nothing to it.
Meet me in the shed.
I'll take that
at the end of the
shotgun, too.
seawall. I opened the shed for you.
Thanks.
I have to get all the equipment together and get it ready before I change.
Oh yeah, Bioshock. Okay, gotta get some air.
If I want to dive, I need to find some way to fill them up. Pressure required. It isn't watertight enough to fill the bottles.
Oh yeah. Let's get naked. And that's the last we saw of Kate Walker. I heard she ran off with a man named Andrew Ryan. They had little big daddies together. Collecting cogs. sesame. I got about a chain. What's this?
What on earth could have left these marks?
Fucking sea monster, you silly broad. That wraps it up for this video. Stay tuned for more.